Polish American Arts Festival kicks off at Cheektowaga Town Park tomorrow. Joining me this morning with the details on the celebration is Jim Lewicki, the chair of the Polish Festival. Good morning.
Good morning. Good to be here.
I'm glad to have you here, and I'm glad to have this chance to celebrate Polish culture because it's a big deal in Western New York, but a lot of times it kind of gets pigeonholed, I think, to Dingus Day. This is a great chance to maybe have a summer celebration of it.
Correct. We're one of the largest diasporas in all of Western New York and one of the largest in the country. And this really is a culmination where we bring everybody together to celebrate our community and its culture and give everybody a chance to experience the music, the taste of the foods, the colorful outfits, crafts, you name it, we have it. There's something for everybody.
There's so much rich heritage and there's so many things to learn about, and that is so important to do. But I feel like when you have a festival like this, it ends up being all about the food, right? I mean, people come, but that is a good way to learn a culture and to celebrate a culture, right?
Yeah, a lot of people say that food is the thing that levels the playing field when you meet a culture, and it's going to be no different here. We have at least 5 different food vendors offering all different sorts of things from the traditional kielbasa, pierogi, gołąbki. I've challenged them to bring some more authentic things as well. We also have Karolina Klesta coming in from Poland. She's a Polish foodie, has over 127,000 followers on Facebook. She'll be doing cooking demos, and we also have a bunch of food trucks as well. So you're not going to be missing anything at this one.
One thing that jumped out at me looking at the things you're going to have is this surname database and the fact that people can come and do research on some of their ancestry, right? That's really cool.
Right. So what we try to do is incorporate different elements, touch points, if you will, that's going to hopefully get somebody interested in their culture, and it takes them from the shallow end of the pool to the deep end. One of those things will be doing genealogy research, and it seems that once people get to know about where they came from and such, they get deeper involved, and it just drags them into the deeper end of the pool.
You mentioned that we've got such a large Polish population here in Western New York, some of the largest in the country. Do you have people that you know, may not realize that they have some Polish ancestry who can kind of figure that out and then say, oh, now I want to connect with it?
They do. It's an eye opener for a lot of people. They'll say, well, I've got the 25%. My grandmother was this, and they'll come and they'll sit down with the genealogy people, and then they'll find out where the family came from, and then once they start into that research process, it's just a slippery slope.
It becomes addictive. It really does.
It does.
Yep.
For sure.
Oh, I found this little bit, and then, ooh, you know, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
It is this weekend. What are the details if people want to come and check this out?
Okay, so it's running. It starts at 5 o'clock on Friday at Cheektowaga Town Park, 2600 Harlem Road in Cheektowaga. We'll have an opening ceremony with a march into the park, and we'll kick it off with John Guda and the Gudala, one of the biggest groups out there. Through the weekend, we'll start out at 12 o'clock on Saturday, and it'll go till 10 o'clock. We've got some of the biggest names playing: Dinah Brass, Lenny Gomulka, polka country musicians. They'll be playing through the weekend, and on Sunday we start at 12 and it goes till 8 o'clock p.m. It's family friendly. Open it to the public. It's free of charge. One of the few things that are for this level of talent. I would say be paying $25 to $30 if it were elsewhere. So come on out to Cheektowaga Town Park.
A lot of selling points, but free. That's always the best one.
Free is good.
Well, thank you so much. Good luck with everything this weekend.
Appreciate being on.
And nice to meet you.